For quite some time now, I've used this logo at the end of every one of my videos on YouTube, and I thought it was about time I explained why. Rufus, the guy from Sisco Tattoos, he designed the Mad Leprechaun logo ages ago. So I thought it was about time I introduced you to Rufus and his artwork. Let's go inside and meet Rufus. Morning, Rufus.
Morning, Matt. How you doing?
I'm alright, how are you? Oh, he's got coffee ready, you know?
I've got coffee ready for you.
Are we going to have a play today?
We're going to have an exciting day.
Fantastic. Well, it's a secret at the moment.
Oh, is it?
It is a secret at the moment.
Okay.
They're keeping them in suspenders. I mean, in suspense.
In suspense.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Well, let's drink coffee, and then we'll get started.
Have some fun.
Fabulous.
Indeed.
That is the end of today's sitting. After about 4 hours, we started at about 11-ish, and it's now, what time is it, Ru?
3:30.
3:30. My bottom has gone numb, and Rufus needs food. So I'm very, very pleased with the outcome so far. It's looking good.
It's getting there.
Yep.
It's looking very cool.
It's good. I like it. Well, hey. So, why Sisco's Tattoos? Where did the name come from?
The name came about many years ago. I was tattooing in a place, and there were lots of little businesses in terms of, there was a hairdresser and a girl who did nails, and there was piercing, and there was all kinds of things. So we all had our own companies but worked in the same place. So we were sister companies, so hence the name Sisco Tattoos. And there was Sisco Hair, so it was short for sister companies at the time, and just kept the name really.
Okay. So how long have you been in this shop then?
We've been in Braintree for about 4 or 5 years, 4 years now. We were in our old shop for 11 years before that. But yeah, we moved to Braintree about 4 years ago, and having a good time.
Cool. So how long have you been tattooing altogether?
Nearly 20 years now.
Wow.
Well, over 20 years now. So I've been doing this for a while now. Good way to earn.
You're getting the hang of it then?
I'm learning, you know. I'm finally getting it right.
Every day's a school day, yeah.
Indeed. And weirdly enough, that's an important aspect of this job, is never being happy with what you do, is always try to be better. It'll make you a better artist.
So what makes a good tattoo artist then?
I think attention to detail and pride in your work. There are too many artists out there who are quite happy to just quickly write a name and earn a few pounds, whereas the artists who tend to stick around are the ones that make sure it's the best name they've ever done. And if you approach every job like that, you just will be good at what you do.
So you've got a background in art anyway, haven't you? You've done...
Yeah, I mean, it all started, I think, when I was about 12 years old. I was selected to attend an art course for children who clearly had an interest in art.
So you had a flair, obviously.
Yeah, but as I always say, it's not necessarily the flair, it's the interest.
Yeah,
It's the as anyone who wants to do this job really needs to love drawing and love art.
Yeah.
Because you do draw all day, every day, and when you're not drawing, you're looking at other kinds of art to develop your own work. And a lot of people say to me, "Oh, I wish I had your talent," and that really, really upsets me, because it's not a talent, it's something I've had to work very, very hard at my whole life. And I literally have a passion for art.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely does help. But I always say is, as with any person who's proficient in what they do, it's less of a skill for me, and it's just using numerous tools that I've gained over the years to make certain things look like certain things, and so it's honing of skills that makes you good. And you say, you have to practice. I think if you find yourself having to practice, you're most probably not enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's something you should just inherently want to do and find yourself doing when you don't have to do it.
Yeah. So what is your favourite genre of art, either tattooing or painting? Because you do paint as well, don't you?
I would definitely say painting.
Right.
And it helps for me because a lot of people, if you do your hobby for a living, you can fall out of love with what you do.
Yeah, yeah.
And I firmly believe that for what I do is cross-training. What I do here in the shop is tattooing, and it's fun, but that's what I do for a living. Whereas when I paint, it's for myself and it's stuff I want to do, as opposed to commissioned work where you're realizing someone else's idea on a piece of art, if you know what I'm saying.
So how has your business changed since you've been in Braintree or in this shop?
Well, I was lucky because obviously I have been doing this quite a long time. So I had a customer base already in our old shop, and when it came time to move, I was a little bit worried about moving into a new town. And the problem nowadays is that every town has 10 tattoo studios, and I thought, well, as long as I retain all the business I had, and I'd be all right. And luckily, most of my work didn't come from the town I was based in. It came from all over the country.
Your reputation has got to be...
Yeah, luckily I've got a bit of a reputation. People do come quite far afield to get tattooed. But then I moved into town, and we're doing exceedingly well because we tend to be fixing a lot of the other rubbish that ends up coming out of the town. So, and then obviously you do a few tattoos and you getting a local name to a point where I've lived in Braintree most of my life, yet most of the people I know didn't know I was a tattoo artist because that was work and I did it in a different town. And so it's got busier, and it's lucky because we've got another artist working here, Caroline, who is doing really well, picking up all the local stuff and developing her career and starting her journey into the murky world of tattooing.
Yeah, she's a good kid, is Caroline, isn't she? She's a nice girl.
She's a great girl, yeah. I mean, another thing is...
She'd hate me for saying she's a good kid, but she is. She's a good kid.
We're old, they're all kids. But the reason why she works with me is because I have lots of people come in and want to be tattoo apprentices, and the very first thing I say is, well, let me see your portfolio. Let me see what you do. And it's amazing how many people don't have a portfolio. You say, well, hold on, if you're interested in art, you need a portfolio, and you need to be able to show me what you can do. And when Caroline came along, I said, I need a portfolio, and she bought me 4. Once again, has qualifications in art. Right. Has studied it like I have all through school and then on through tertiary education to get real qualifications, and she is committed, and when she's not tattooing, she is drawing, and that's what I recognized earlier on, and that's what you need to succeed in what we do. So hopefully she's going to go far in what she does, because it is, as you can imagine, a fairly competitive market, because there are a lot of people nowadays who go buy equipment and start tattooing.
So as I said outside the door earlier, Rufus designed the Mad Leprechaun tattoo for my YouTube channel. I want to say last year sometime.
Yeah, I reckon it was.
Because I put a generic leprechaun on my YouTube channel, and I thought if someone else sees that picture, they could get a bit twitchy about. And anyway, so you told me that I gave you a picture and a bit of a feel of what I wanted, and then Rufus came up with the design. Who did you think? Did you take the inspiration from?
When we were chatting and throwing ideas across, an artist called Tim Roth sprung to mind, who does a very kind of cartoony graphic.
Yeah.
Has a cartoony graphic kind of style, which I thought would suit your logo absolutely perfectly. Yeah. So I've gone with that kind of a style. It kind of suits you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I like it.
We put I put a lot of detail, little things that wouldn't necessarily be noticed by everyone watching, and it's like I took photos of your sidecar and your bike to make sure that I got all the details on that, and then obviously the guitars and the little things in it.
For those of you who don't know, there is a guitar and there's other basically little elements in the design, and the reason that there's a guitar in the sidecar is because I play guitar. Not particularly well, and lots of people will vouch for that, but I do play guitar. Anyway, Rufus,
play quite well.
I'm going to let you concentrate and let you go on, but thanks ever so much, buddy, for the design and for the tattoo. And I shall show all of you guys out in YouTube land the finished article when it's done. I'm going to let him concentrate and get on. At the moment, Rufus is literally putting the final touches in, and now you know why Sisco Tattoos are on the end of each one of my videos. So if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed this video for any reason whatsoever, please feel free to leave a thumbs down. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to ding dong the notification bell. Have a happy new year, and I shall see you in the next one. Until next time, people, take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Rufus.
Bye-bye.
Bye.